Hello, Critical Conversation Bros here. I'm Behold Greatness. This is
Top Rope Bubba.
And we are doing our special Summerslam predictions.
In Cleveland, Ohio this year.
Who's going to be there?
We are!
Oh, that's right. We're going to be there. It's close enough to home. We're doing the trip. It's going to be a blast.
5.5 hours.
Yeah, you know what? We're going to have a good time. It's going to be great.
I have to go to that crap town of Cleveland.
Listen, man. We get it. It's Ohio, it's Cleveland, but we're going to enjoy ourselves.
But I get to knock off an NFL stadium off that list.
And an MLB stadium.
And a baseball stadium.
Yeah, so...
because none other than my Orioles are playing in Cleveland.
It's going to be a good time. We're going to also see GCW while we're there.
We are. That's on Friday night.
And that's exciting because it's got Matt Hardy, Zilla Fatu, a bunch of really cool people on that card.
We get to see... good old Jinder Mahal.
Whatever his new name is. Desai something, whatever.
Whoa,
yeah.
He's Jinder to me.
Whatever. Don't hinder the gender. We'll see what's going on. A lot of exciting things. There's photo ops all weekend, all types of other stuff. The Pro Football Hall of Fame has a lot going on. Cleveland's going to be a madhouse.
Yeah, there's a flea market going on.
There's a hot air balloon fest somewhere close by. It is craziness.
We were going to go to the Hall of Fame thing, but it's just, I think it's going to be too busy. I'd rather go another weekend and enjoy myself. Plus, I'm a little hobbled right now, and it's lingering, so I'd rather walk when I'm healthy.
Yeah, before we get into our predictions, let's talk a little bit about the biggest name in wrestling right now. Joe Hendry is on fire.
So you believe?
I've long believed in Joe Hendry.
I'm not believing. I'm believing.
You're definitely new to the bandwagonish, but it's okay. It's
hey,
a good
just
time.
because I'm new to the bandwagon doesn't mean I'm not okay to believe.
No, you are allowed to believe because we believe in Joe Hendry. Yeah, it's good stuff.
Not only on Thursdays, but we believe
Tuesday.
on Tuesdays too.
Yeah. Getting to see this guy twice a week. Is there anybody hotter in wrestling right now? And
no.
His next payday is going to be exuberant.
Yeah.
If it didn't already secretly happen, we don't know.
Hopefully they pay him in guitars after he lost one last night.
Yeah, and that didn't necessarily look like a prop guitar. It looked like it hurt pretty bad.
Yeah, it did not break in the way of prop guitar would, so I agree with that sentiment.
Kudos to NXT continuing to do fantastic work. This crossover with TNA is working. We love the Rascals. Boy, there's a lot of good stuff going on, man. Like, it's just... NXT is on fire. That chef is cooking in that kitchen, and it is just it's something special right now.
Yeah, we get the Rascals and MSK, right?
Yeah.
That's what they're called. Yeah, MSK. So they're definitely making it interesting. NXT's been interesting. I feel like WWE's cooking right now with most all their storylines. So yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot going on. Exciting time. Obviously, there's a lot to like, and then there's a lot to not like with some things. I just feel like their talent gets purged a lot, NXT's talent, and then we kind of see them not get used properly when they get to the main roster sometimes, and it's a little frustrating, but we'll see where they continue to go from here.
Agreed.
Wow, the Wyatt Six.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on there.
We have one more therapy session left, and that would be Joe Gacy. So we'll see what happens after that. I'm a little bummed that I didn't get to see the debut at Summerslam. I understand why they're doing it on Monday night, because it was the debut of the Wyatt family, so I understand all that. I most certainly hope that they still show up at SummerSlam in some sort of fashion, and I believe they will, because if you haven't heard, we have a guest one-song concert at SummerSlam, and it's none other than
Jelly Roll?
Yes!
Jelly Roll.
And what is he singing?
I do not remember.
Ugh.
Sorry.
This is why I'm the Jelly Roll fan.
You're the Jelly Roll guy.
His song is called none other than Liars.
Huh. How convenient.
Right.
Okay, yeah.
Right.
This all ties right
and
in.
who's been writing liars on everything?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So what if they come out and interrupt Jelly Roll at the end or something? I think that would be great. I would love it. At least I get a little bit of it.
Yeah.
It's not what I want, but I'll take it. And I'm most certainly happy to see Jelly Roll.
Well, boy, you know, you got SummerSlam on Saturday, the last time it's a one-night event.
Yeah.
And then they're going to make that trek, and they're going to where? Monday night? Where are they going? Where are they going?
The BMO.
Baltimore. What an exciting time, especially like locally. There's a lot of excitement there.
Yeah.
We've got 7 matches as of right now on the card, right?
Yes.
7 matches on the card. I'd love to see pre-show match or 2 added.
Yeah, especially when the pre-show is 3 hours long.
Yeah. My biggest issue is they're finally addressing all the regular main titles being defended on a pay-per-view.
Before you go on a rant, because I know this is going to be long, I want to make sure I do a shout-out to T-Shirt Tony, the official merchandise apparel maker of the Critical Conversation Bros. And he's very busy, so I'm not sure about the link, but we do have the merch up on the Discord channel. So if you're interested,
give us a shout.
Please join the Discord channel.
Yeah, join.
Or you can comment.
We'll send it to you.
Yeah, and I will send over the order. There you can do whatever colors and certain things. So just shout out, whatever, say what you would like. Hit us up, and here soon, we will have a Critical Conversation cell phone that you can.
We will, yes.
That you can hit us up on.
The Critical Conversation phone.
So that might be easier for some of you.
Yes.
But anyway, now you can get on to your rant.
All right, on to my rant here. They're defending all the main titles, singles titles, on a premium live event. I've been asking for that for a long time. They're addressing that. I'm here for that, and I love that. What I don't love is the neglect of the tag team titles, where we just defend them on the regular shows and not on the big shows, because they need an elevation of importance. And we're neglecting that. You know, don't get me wrong. Is it great to see the women's tag team champions defend their titles twice in 1 week? Sure. That will help somewhat with prestige, but it doesn't carry the same weight as a premium live event win as a, regular show win. You know what I'm saying?
I 100% agree with you.
We want to see these tag teams in action. We want to see these titles defended. Those are 3 matches you could easily put on this card on the pre-show, and we wouldn't bat an eye as long as it was on that card somewhere. It doesn't matter if it's pre-show or whether you put it on the regular card. We would be happy either way. And the fact that they're missing and you just don't have that representation there, it doesn't look good. It's not a good look.
And they haven't changed much. They pulled the titles off of R-Truth and The Miz, and then A-Town Down Under, and the titles still aren't being defended.
Yeah,
they're not. I don't understand. The women's title, I mean, we got to see them on Tuesday night down in NXT, but where is the tag team division? I would like to know.
It's in peril. It's in peril right now.
I don't understand. And yes, I know I'm one of those people that complain about AEW. I do. But they at least have a tag team division. And a trios division.
And I'll be darned if they don't, represent them properly.
I agree with you on that.
They get plenty of TV time.
If I have both of us, if we really have one gripe with WWE television right now, it is the whole tag team stuff.
Yeah.
Now, granted, they're doing some decent things with stables.
Yeah.
They're knocking that out of the park, I feel like.
You have the groundwork, but you're just not using it.
Right, but you're not using tag teams the way it used to be back in the old days, and that's where we need to get back to. If we're going back to the whole non-PG era and all the other stuff, we need to start using these. And we're starting to see kind of a trios thing with the women. So I don't know where we're going with that, but we need to use the tag teams need more credibility.
They do.
And if I was a tag team right now, I'd kind of be upset. And hence one reason why Sasha and Naomi left. Unfortunately,
how bad is it making Finn look? The Finn's a tag team
is.
champion getting his ass kicked on Raw.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
His representation is not high. I love Finn as much as anybody.
Yeah.
This does not make him look good.
Nope.
And it's like, does this do anything for JD? Not really. You put a title on a laughing stock of the group and like one of their better members, and that's fine. That pairing can work, but you're not representing them as a team properly. They have to stop eating those losses, or it disbands that credibility.
I mean, I'm hoping that, we get Jimmy back Friday or Saturday. I know it may be a little bit until Jay maybe joins Jimmy, but maybe having another Uso title run may bring some of this back. Because we're not getting the New Day. That's probably almost over. To be honest, I still go back to, I think they dropped the ball a little bit on the whole Braun and Baron thing. They could have had them come out and be a great, viable tag team for a little bit, and then had Braun go after a main title maybe either towards the end of this year or next year.
They also dropped the ball with Final Testament. You could have made them
100%.
a real credible threat. The presentation is there. The look is there. Everything is there.
It's so saddening.
They just don't book them correctly to get the following they need.
We all know they're going to be in that release form. Unfortunately, it's coming there. And it's just sickening.
And Karrion Kross for me, he is the most disrespected superstar in all of wrestling right now. The most disrespected.
Yeah.
He doesn't get to display all his talents, but he's not terrible when he's in. Nothing he does is terrible when he's in that ring.
And the sad thing, they could be using Tama and Tangaloa, the God, but they don't even do that.
No. Just very limited.
They have options. It's not like they don't have options. And NXT has some tag teams that maybe, but they fizzle with tag teams too over there.
Yeah, it's been the one weakness overall for a while since you lost the Edge and Christians, the Hardys of the you used to have viable tag teams all the time. I think the last sets of viable tag teams were like the New Day and the Usos, and you don't have much else because all the other guys left or cycled out or did the other groups.
It's been a while.
You have one in the Street Profits that you neglect.
Right.
You have money makers right there, and Montez Ford is as talented as anybody on the roster, and you're not using him.
Yep.
So.
And you had Ricochet, and you wasted him.
Ricochet and Braun were doing great for a while. I would have been on board with that for a while.
Yep.
You did not have to bother that. Like it was fine.
Yeah, and even the little bit that we had Cody and Jay, they did great things.
Yeah.
I really don't understand where they're at with the whole.
Like we had RK Bro for a while, and we know why that fizzled. Right. And that's fine. But if you don't have Randy in the main title conversation, it is so easy to get him involved. Right. Him and KO could be viable and credible for a while. Yeah. You have some legitimate tag teams that you could do. They just don't have that investment in it to do it.
I 100% agree, and we would love to know what your feelings are on this, because this is one of our biggest gripes. We discuss this almost all the time. Every week we bring it up. So please comment what you opinions are on this whole tag team not being around. I just don't know how else to put it. It's just I don't know. We talk about
I think they can do better though.
We talk about bringing women's mid-card titles. Cool, yes. But
there's danger in doing that. You got to get the tag teams under control first.
Tag teams have been a staple for wrestling forever, for a long time.
And when was the last time you actually sat and watched a premium live event where there wasn't a tag team match on it?
No. It's been.
It's
been a long time since there has been a tag team match. Well, no, yeah, you're right, because
of
the
some
women's
sort.
have had it.
But
you're right.
I don't remember the last time I looked at a card.
No, you're
and
right.
There's no tag team at all.
You're
not
right.
even like not even a title. Doesn't even have to be a title match. I don't see one tag team match on there anywhere, and it's
I feel like there's going to be one on pre-show.
There needs to be.
There has to be. There's no way. Like you said, there's no way you're gonna leave Bianca and Jade off of a
But that brings me to another
card.
thing.
Like,
There is a lot of uproar,
just don't.
and we would be remiss if we didn't touch on this. Well, and we'll touch on it delicately. There is a lot of uproar that if you look at this entire card, they're arguing that there's a lack of diversity and ethnicity here.
There is.
And if we're being 100% honest, there is. It might slightly be concerning. I don't know if it's. I'm hoping it's by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's done on purpose.
I'm hoping it's by accident, and I would think it is. But
I would be upset if it was done on purpose. To be honest, I would.
I would think they should be cognizant enough to have noticed that and maybe say, "Hey, let's just change one or two things up here and fix this."
We still got Friday night yet. Maybe there's a surprise yet thrown in there. I don't know, but
because there is a little concern because while we might feel a certain way, I see the internet wrestling community. I see some of the things being said, and there's a lot of concern on this topic.
I 100% agree with you.
I would think they need to do something to rectify this in some sort of way, whether it be a pre-show match or something, because you are not going to get these people to stop chirping.
No. It'd be kind of like going to another country and not having any of that country's wrestlers.
Yes.
Going to the UK and you don't put any United Kingdom wrestlers on over there.
Yeah.
Like it.
Like if we wouldn't have had Drew at Scotland,
yeah,
there might have been an uproar. Yeah. So, yeah.
So they make some questionable calls.
They do.
I don't.
Now that we touch base on that, All In's coming up soon.
Yeah.
Wembley Stadium. Touching base on AEW a little bit. Good wrestling. Lots of good stuff going on. I don't have a lot of gripes there. Ring of Honor. Not always where we want it to be.
Big Show just took over.
Yeah, I'm excited for him.
Interesting.
You know what?
But I do like it. I'm very happy for him.
I'm willing to give him a chance on that though, because he is a great mind in the wrestling business. Let's see what he can do. Because Big Show or Mr. Paul Wright is a genius in this business and deserves all the respect in the world. So
I agree.
Absolutely. We're excited. That match card's filling out. We'll do those predictions at some point. So much going on. That is jam packed with star power. That is going to be a full card. Oh my goodness, I don't even know how to respond to how full that card is going to be. It is going to be exciting. It's a great time to be a wrestling fan. I can't remember this many promotions having this much great stuff going on.
Yeah, it's been busy wrestling.
It's huge.
The whole year, really.
I don't think it's ever been this big. Wrestling's in its prime right now. Whether people are like, "Oh, Hulk Hogan had it in its prime." No. Wrestling is definitely bigger now than it was then. When you're talking by volume, by accessibility, and by sales, I mean, it's unbelievable.
It is.
And that's almost hard to fathom with how terrible the market is when we're talking with inflation, all this other stuff.
Yeah.
Just imagine if things get a little more calmed down and it becomes we'll say a little cheaper. The sky's the limit at this point.
100%.
Exciting. But let's delve right into it.
Yeah,
SummerSlam predictions. All right, start us off, buddy.
I don't. It's in no such order because I don't really know the order. So we'll start with the top one. America, the United States Championship. We got Mr. L.A. Knight.
Yeah.
Versus that no good prime drinking Logan Paul.
I hope he gets another lawsuit between now and then. Oh boy. Listen, this is a no-brainer. Logan was a placeholder. He was an attraction for his hometown.
Placeholder, you're meaning just hold down that title because it's not like he defends it.
But placeholder in his hometown, he's going to be an attraction, going to be a draw. But guess what? LA Knight's finally getting a strap in WWE. They're going to put the rocket pack on his back and send him straight to the moon, buddy, and I'm here for it.
You really think so?
I think it's time to pull the trigger on LA Knight. Those sales of those new shirts, LA Knight US Champ, are going to be phenomenal.
I can't believe I'm about ready to say this.
Go ahead.
You really think I'm picking Logan Paul? You are out of your mind.
Good.
I would never pick Logan Paul. I wouldn't even pick him against my least favorite Oh wait, Logan Paul is my least favorite. Pretty close to those Yes Boys, but I would say Logan.
Yes, boy.
Yeah. LA Knight's gotta win this. If LA Knight doesn't win this
kills all of them.
he will never win a title in WWE. It's simple as that. It's the only chance you got him. Yes, it's Logan Paul's hometown. He's at least walking in as the champion twice. Friday night in Cleveland and then Saturday in Cleveland.
But he ain't walking in Baltimore as a champ, that's for sure.
I freaking hope not. So again, if LA Knight doesn't win this, I don't know where he goes. I don't.
Yeah.
And don't worry, Logan. I will see you and you'll remember my face.
We're gonna be on the railing there.
Yeah.
So one of us should get on
You'll
TV.
See our pretty faces.
Cursing
we'll
these
be wearing
clowns
these,
out.
so look for these hats.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. Yeah. Next match, Intercontinental Championship. Sami Zayn versus Braun Breaker. Who do you got? Wow.
My mouth is so dry. I don't know why.
What a battle.
Yeah.
Sami Zayn's tough as nails. Get him out.
I hope this is a good match. I hope this is a battle. I hope it's not just wreck him, spear him, and leave kind of a match.
I think we finally get that.
You really do?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think we're due for that.
I don't know. I think we're going to get... Sammy's going to put up a little bit of a fight. And then Braun's going to, run across the ropes 2 times and just freaking spear him that it splits him in half.
Wow. Okay.
And then, I think Braun's going to win.
All right.
I do.
So we're in agreement on Braun winning. I think I predicted last time they had a match it would be a squash, but obviously Sammy won in an epic battle. But Braun's been soft.
And really it helped follow.
It did.
Extend the storyline.
Braun's been softening him up. I think he finishes him off now. I think he gets it.
All right, so we got the WWE Women's Championship. We got the BBL Bailey.
BBL Bailey.
Versus, well, we got Miss, let me
the
think.
Female Rikishi.
Well, we got that, or the Miss, Botch Nia Jax.
Oh, boy. All right, you ready for this one?
Where do you think this one's going?
You're not going to like this.
Of course.
But here we go.
All right. Hit me up, boy.
Yeah, I'm going to hit you up. Hear me out on this. Okay. Tiffy time is going to show up.
Of course.
And it's actually going to end up helping Nia beat Bailey. But hear me out. It's not done. This is far from done. To even the odds and change things up a little bit, all of a sudden Charlotte makes her glorious return, gives a natural selection to Nia, and all of a sudden Tiffy says, uh-oh, time to turn on you. Cash in, flip, bam, pin, new champion, and then you got Tiffy locking eyes with Charlotte, and you got the old guard and the new guard meeting, and woo! You're going to hear woos for 35 minutes.
Why do I hate you?
Because I'm right.
That made
too
much darn sense.
It did. It's a beautiful storyline, and I hope they do it. I hope they're listening.
To be honest,
follow that right there.
To be honest,
it's cinema, boy.
That's
it's the perfect booking.
That's how you create a story on WWE 2K right there.
It is.
By the way, 2K, if you hear this, make it happen. Create a story mode again.
Mm-hmm. That way, real bookers like me can show them how to
really freaking know where to go after that.
Yeah, drop the bombshell. This is the glorious of us not talking ahead of time and just going into it. We have no idea what we're going to say.
Yeah, we talk, but not like we don't really give our predictions, and sometimes we do, but we change them.
I ain't going to tell you.
Yeah, I don't think Bailey's winning, unfortunately.
Although we're all winners when Bailey wrestles.
But I do kind of agree with you. I think Tiffany is going to cash in on somebody.
Yeah, it's gonna
I
be
just
beautiful.
don't know who. Charlotte could show up. I agree with that.
She looked pretty good on the
Yeah,
last post I saw. She's looking pretty spry to me, buddy.
I think I'm going to agree with you. I think Tiffany is going to walk out of Cleveland as your champion.
And boy, I've been calling for Tiffy time for a while. I've been on this bandwagon, so I'm happy for it. All right, buddy.
We got what a freaking storyline, guys. On this one.
This one here.
This has been 100% perfection.
It's been beautiful.
We got Liv versus Rhea.
First of all, can we talk about their outfit choices here lately? Woo! Thank you. Been really great.
If WWE has done anything great recently,
This cinema has had everything. Laughter, seriousness, good. It's had a tad of everything involved.
And anybody that hasn't enjoyed this storyline, I would like to question if you're an actual wrestling fan.
The amount of people mixed in is crazy.
It is. Like, there's a lot of people involved in this storyline. It's not just certain people. And Carlito has made it great. R-Truth being in there has been great.
Yeah, the unsung members have had their parts, and it's been good.
And to be honest, this might be one of the only matches that I really don't know how it's going to play out.
Because there's so many ways they can go.
But
I need to know your prediction right now before I do mine, because I got a bombshell to drop. And you don't want me dropping a bombshell before you guess.
I've been torn on this one, dude. I really want Liv to win. Rhea could win.
Mommy's always on top.
I don't...
You got the Brutality Tour meeting the Revenge Tour. Wow.
I don't think Liv's time is up yet. I just don't.
I don't think so?
I feel like... I don't know. Can they drag this out to Bad Blood and make it into a Hell in a Cell match?
Nah, I don't think you're dragging this out. Because there's too many other storylines that are intertwined with this. And I'm going to explain that here in a minute.
All right. I'm going with Liv. I got to stick with Liv.
Okay.
Man, that was tough, guys. That was tough.
Okay.
That one was tough.
How's Liv winning? She just winning.
I really don't know, to be honest. This is the one I really don't. I'm not a man of many words on this one.
Okay. You ready for this? Buckle up, Buttercup, because we agree with who's winning, but I'm going to tell you why. And I'm going to tell you how.
I know Dom's involved, but okay.
Okay, Mr. Dirty Dom comes out. Okay. He gets involved, but he's out there to help Mommy.
Right.
Okay? Mm-hmm. Well, all of a sudden, just when things are looking bleak and looks like it's the end for Liv, Finney comes out. Mr. Finney comes out.
He's probably been spending some time in that hotel room, right?
He has been.
Okay.
So, guess what? Mr. Finn is going to come down to the ring. He's going to be a cause of the distraction, and is going to be just enough for Liv to get that W. And then that is going to definitely, and I mean wholeheartedly, definitely, it is going to change the whole Judgment Day and all that. It is all going to get shaken up, because Damien is then going to get pissed at Finn for all the crap that he caused, and then it's going to cause them the clash. And it is going to be a beautiful battle down the line there.
This is why this storyline has been so great.
It's beautiful. There's so many ways it can go, but I'm here for it.
And this is why we need to continue this storyline.
I don't think it comes to a definitive end here at SummerSlam, but it gets murky after SummerSlam, because you're going to have a lot of people butting heads. And let's just say Liv and Rhea isn't done for good.
I'm down with all that.
Yeah.
I am.
All right, let's move on. We got the World Heavyweight Championship, Mr. Damian Priest versus Gunther.
You can start this one.
Listen, man, I hate Gunther. He has just his promos are trash.
His character is trash. It's blah.
He's just boring. For as good as he is in the ring, they limit him too much.
I'd rather try to watch a rock grow, to be honest.
Listen, Priest. I'm picking Priest to win this. It isn't time because him and Finny Boy are going to have a battle about it at some point.
I agree. I think they've been building Priest up, and I think they've been doing very well with that.
Yeah. He's had a great title run.
And we need to prove that Damian Priest's title run actually means something, and to do that, I think they need to have him beat Gunther.
This doesn't hurt Gunther if he loses.
No.
He's still very credible.
No, and to be honest, I don't think this match is not going to not have interferences in it.
Yeah, there's going to be some
I think you're going to see
mayhem.
Ludwig come back. I think you could see another part of Imperium join, or an old foe or something.
And I do believe you'll see Judgment Day have their part
So
in
I
helping.
think this
JD and
match
Carlito,
could be a very interesting match.
Yes.
So, but ultimately I feel like Priest will keep, and if Gunther wins, I'm not going to be happy. But that's just me.
All right. We
got the WWE Championship. Nope, we're gonna save that one for last.
Okay, save it for
because
last.
there may be a.
Okay.
So instead, we're gonna go to the CM Punk versus Drew match, and you got the guy that shops in Becky's closet all the time as the special guest referee, Mr. Seth freaking Rollins.
Listen, that outfit was atrocious.
Are you a visionary?
I'm trying to repair my vision from seeing that. I don't agree with Dave Meltzer on a lot of things, but to have Seth talking tough in that situation, but dressed like a Monsters High doll or whatever you want to call it, not gonna work. Not here for that. So we're on the same page.
I'm sure if he got on all fours, he'd look really a lot like a zebra.
Bro has questionable fashion choices, and I'm not here to judge that, but it did not do that part of the tough guy storyline any favors. But that will all change with a couple stomps into the ground. But that's all right. This match is going to be mayhem. Seth is going to have his hands full. This obviously is not ending in no disqualification. There's not going to be a disqualification. This is ends, but I'm not saying it ends clean. I am still on board with this happening. We talked briefly about my feelings on this, and I'm pretty dead set on how this is happening. Mr. SummerSlam himself returns Brock Lesnar, and he is going to interject himself in this match. He's going to take care of Seth. He's going to take care of Drew, and you're going to see an unholy alliance between CM Punk and Brock Lesnar, and you're going to see Mr. CM Punk get a W. 1, 2, 3.
I think CM Punk's winning.
You just have a different way than me.
Yeah. Yep. I mean, not saying your plan is not bad, but
Could you imagine that pop?
Yeah. Well, don't worry, because we're gonna get probably an even bigger pop.
It's a bigger pop than Brock.
Because we're gonna have Miss Skippy Tulu come down to the ring.
Let's light 'em up.
You're gonna hear that music at some point when CM Punk is about ready to get the 3 count. That music's gonna hit.
AJ Lee shows up with the dog. Does she show up with the dog? Larry.
That would be dope.
I hope she shows up with Larry. That would make that more excitement for me.
It gives CM Punk the final little bit of energy to beat Drew McIntyre, and it's gonna be happiness because we get to see AJ Lee, we get Larry back. He's gonna take his little bracelet back, and we're gonna have Pepsi for everybody.
Okay.
I don't really know what
I'm on board with either ending, but we both have CM Punk winning, and that's a rarity here. But I think it's imperative that he wins for the future of other things.
But I think it's going to be a great match. I think it's going to be very entertaining. I think there's going to be a lot of things happening. So, buckle up.
All right, now it's time for the big one. The WWE Championship. Cody Rhodes versus Solo Sikoa.
There's going to be a lot of moving objects in this match, too.
Boy,
100%.
This is a barn burner of interference and mayhem here, right?
Yep. So, I think at some point we're going to see Randy, because you can't leave Randy out of a pay-per-view. We're going to see KO. Of course, we're going to see the Bloodline. My prediction, and it might be a little off of somebody else's prediction that I saw, but it sounded great and it kind of went with mine, so I kind of added mine together. I think Solo's going to have Cody up, do the Samoan spike, and you're going to get 1, 2, and everybody's going to be like, oh boy, and you're going to hear Roman Reigns music. Wait, you're saying Roman's gonna save Cody after he lost to Cody? Yes, I am.
Okay.
So Roman's music's gonna hit, and Solo's gonna be like, and the Bloodline's gonna be like,
crapping her pants. Yeah.
And you think that's all?
Is it just Roman coming?
No, sir.
Ooh, okay. Who's coming?
Next thing you know, you're gonna hear, I don't know what kind of music you're going to hear. Maybe we're going to hear some ECW music. But we are going to get the return of Paul Heyman. I hope he slept. But we're going to get the return of Paul Heyman also.
My name is Paul Heyman.
Now, I think that's going to happen after Cody 1, 2, 3 pins Solo for the victory. So Roman's going to be out there, and he's like, I didn't come alone. And Paul Heyman comes out.
Okay.
And they're going to like, oh, well, where's the rest of your crew? Or whatever. And then you're going to hear Jimmy's music hit.
Okay.
And then you're going to hear Zilla's music hit.
Oh, okay.
Not that probably very many people know what his music sounds like.
We will, because we're going to see him Friday night. Yeah. I'm going to ask him this when we get there.
And then I think you're going to hear somebody else, but I'm not 100% sure who that may be.
Okay.
It could be Jay. It could be Hikulea. It could be Sammy. It could... Who knows? But I do think Cody's going to win. It's not Solo time. But yeah, Roman is returning at SummerSlam, and so will Paul Heyman.
Okay. I am in agreement with there being lots of interference and all this good jazz. I do believe Roman comes with some sort of assortment of help, so we're in agreement there. I think Cody wins. But I think it's not all roses for Cody when this is said and done. Because while the new bloodline's busy with the old bloodline at ringside, Randy is going to seize his opportunity to drop an RKO and says, I'm next.
Okay. I could agree with that.
Yeah.
I could agree with that.
Yep.
Okay.
Maybe. That's where we're at with that.
Maybe.
I think it's going to be an exciting... I think we clearly probably get a vignette or something for the YS6.
We get something. They're not going to leave them off the card completely. We're going to get a VHS tape or something. I
think we get a pre-match or pre-show match or two.
Have to.
With all that time, I would think so. I would imagine there'll be some sort of leak or talk of, the next big event and something that'll draw us to that. But I expect a good show. If that's a slate of matches, it's a pretty good slate of matches.
Yeah.
It should be an exciting show. We're looking forward to watching it, especially live. That place is going to be rocking. We're going to be screaming, "Thank you, Cleveland!" afterwards. It's going to be great. Looking forward to it.
The only time I'm going to be rooting for anything Cleveland.
Yeah, it's a rarity.
Unless the Browns play the Steelers, then I do root for Cleveland.
Okay, that's fair enough. But yeah, we're looking forward to it.
Hopefully there's not any massage beds anywhere.
Damn Deshaun Watson. Oh, boy. But yeah, we're looking forward to it. It's going to be a great weekend. just an exciting time for Cleveland right now. Period. This whole week, they're on fire, man. So much great things going on out there for them. It is a great time to be a sports fan, and much less a WWE fan or a wrestling fan. Period.
Yeah.
Great time. We're looking forward to it. We will be doing. We're gonna do YouTube Shorts.
I'm sure we'll post something.
Yeah, we're gonna be doing some stuff while we're out there. It's too exciting of an atmosphere to not. We won't be as shell shocked for SummerSlam as we were for WrestleMania, because we achieved one lifelong dream. We're checking another one off the bucket list here. Boy, is this life even real sometimes?
Yeah, I still can't believe WrestleMania was almost 4 months ago.
Yeah,
it's insane.
So we're checking another one off the list. Man, I think Royal Rumble's probably the next one I want to check.
Yeah, I don't know when that's coming around. Hopefully somewhere soon.
Yeah, hopefully.
Because, we got to join that countdown.
Dun, 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 dun.
Like the final countdown.
Yeah. Da-da-da-da. But yeah. All right, now it's to the rest of our shout-outs. Shout out to Myers Meadows. Best wiffle ball around. Shout out to John Tom Turnbull. Great guys.
And I'm going to give a second shout out to T-Shirt Tony because he's such an amazing guy.
Yes, he is.
He's busy.
Great fella.
Weddings, T-shirts, everything.
Which, don't we have an event coming up at some point?
I know I do.
Thought I was doing one with it.
Not that one, but I don't. I think that's the only one I've scheduled.
I'm excited to do one though. I like when
we do need to do some. Yeah, you're right.
We have a good time when we do it. We're men of the people. Looney Goons Productions.
Yeah.
Wow.
We got RJ and Neil.
Yeah, great guys.
And I'm still waiting on my shirt.
Yeah,
I need to contact them and be like, look, I think you need to give me my money back because there should be a late. It's late.
Late fee.
But no, cool. I can't wait to wear that shirt, and when I give them that shout out, I can see, yeah.
Any other special shout outs?
Yeah, 118 Wrestling.
Also, shout out to ACW Wrestling as well.
Yeah.
We like them guys. We want to support local. Shout out. We're going to go see GCW.
Maybe James will grow a chin here soon.
He'll never grow a chin unless he gets one put in there surgically. Lots of great people were around. People were going to SummerSlam with Nick and Cody, right?
They're cool sometimes.
Yeah, great people.
No, they're great guys. I'm excited to share another weekend with them.
Yeah, gonna be a good time. I can only imagine the things we're going to talk about as we did last time. Hopefully I do not lose my voice from screaming like Stone Cold Steve Austin for an hour and a half at everybody that will listen to me. Man, what a great time.
Gotta find some specialty down there because, Philly we had cheesesteaks. I don't know what Cleveland has.
Well, it's funny you say that. There is a special spot that I have found in Cleveland that has a haunted theme for their food, and I think we might have to check that out because it looked pretty exciting to me.
Cool.
Yes.
Sounds great.
Yeah, I love
I will eat eyeballs.
That is gross. I don't know if I will, but we'll see. But yeah, shout out to all the people that have supported us thus far. From humble beginnings to at least 3,000 people so far. This is crazy to me.
Going hard at it for 8 months now. I mean, we started last year, but it was very far and few between. Yeah. But we've been going hard at it since January. So
yeah, we've really dedicated to it this year, and we've taken it much more seriously, and it showed.
Yeah,
it showed.
Yeah, and I'm sure it's just gonna keep growing. We got football season right around the corner, so we are gonna do a weekly football
fantasy football league.
I promise you on that.
Oh my goodness, baseball. Trade deadline was insane.
Yeah,
wow, what a time to be a baseball fan.
We're still iffy on that, but anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
the Olympics. Hey, we got to touch on Olympics. USA. We're very proud of our country.
Yeah, it's about it. USA.
Yeah, we're not talking about other things. We're just very proud of our people representing us.
Yes.
And trying to do what's right.
Right.
And those people trying to make us look good.
Swim.
The swim team. Simone Biles being the greatest legend of history.
Crazy athlete.
That woman jumped. She's 4 foot whatever, and to jump 12 feet, my brain can't even fathom that.
It's not as short as Hornswoggle though.
No, I don't know if Hornswoggle can jump even 10 inches. So to jump up to 12 feet is impressive.
That would be funny to watch, though.
It would be. I could kick him that high, probably. Like in Austin Powers, kick me.
I miss Hornswoggle. He did some funny stuff.
Yeah, he was entertaining.
Climbing out from underneath the ring and stuff. Like it's.
There's just a lot going on right now.
It's great
in sports, period, and it just really gets you excited. Because obviously you got football, you got baseball, you got basketball with the Olympics.
Sports are one of the only things that keep me going. So
it keeps you sane. Just so much going on, and you're so proud of the people representing your country, and it's great to see the camaraderie of these people. The special pins. Can we talk about Snoop Dogg being like the greatest cheerleader for the U.S. I've ever seen?
Yeah.
And those special pins, if you haven't seen them, they're fire.
D-O-double-G.
Flava Flav supporting women's water polo and becoming an icon. This guy was already huge in the music industry, but now he's just a genuinely great human being. Didn't have that on my bingo card.
Bingo. I think they spell that B-I-N-G-O.
Yeah, I do.
All right. Make sure.
Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, follow, all the above, and make sure you hit the what? Ding, 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 ding. That way you get notified when we're posting new content.
Yeah, so you can see our pretty faces.
And don't forget, we also have TikTok pages.
And please look for the wonderful logo and the hats at Summerslam.
Yes.
So you can, say, hey, we seen you.
That's right.
So please
shout
comment.
us out.
We want to hear people talking. We want to hear, like I said, hit us up about how you feel about the tag team division and, anything else. And, put in your predictions down there. We want to know what y'all think, too.
Yeah, so. These storylines are about to get crazy.
I mean, I know some of you, we have a lot of followers from other countries, so I don't know what time SummerSlam comes on. It may come on before us, after us. I really don't know. So, yeah, it's crazy. And then we have Bash of Berlin next. That's in Germany.
Oh, boy.
So that's an early pay-per-view, like 12-1, I don't know. So we're going back to early. But we are going to go to Steph and Sam's house, and we're going to take some good old ribs.
All right. That sounds great. And shout out to them because they're great people as well.
Yeah. And Sam, take care of yourself. Please,
That's
buddy.
right. Yes.
Take care.
Got to keep our friends happy and healthy. All right. On that note, we thank you guys. Like always, continue to like, follow, subscribe, comment on everything. Make sure you follow us on all the social networking pages. And we will see you guys next time.
Yep. Thanks for the continued love and support.
Thank you.
Peace out.